There is something very funny that we women are doing. I mean, we wives, yes, ladies that are married. There is something really funny that we are doing. Anyway, before I proceed, let me first of all salute you guys. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on your beautiful location. I hope you're doing great. Okay, ladies, there is something really funny. Let me say, wives, something really funny that we are doing. Those days when we don't know our husbands, do you understand? Yeah, that man that you're living with as husband and wife, those days that you don't know that man, or those days while you were still dating this person, or those days the man and those days you were doing everything possible for the marriage to work out, or anything that you're doing with the man to work out. You had so much respect for this man. Like, am I lying? You had so much respect for this man. Like, you literally go on your knee to greet your husband. Do you understand? If you see your husband in the streets, those days that he has never approached you, he has not said anything concerning marriage, those days that he newly spoke to you, so you guys are not adjusting, trying to see how things will work out between the both of you and stuff like that. You respect this man a lot. When he says something, his decision becomes final. Like, you literally respect him. If you're in a noisy place and he calls you on the phone, you're looking for a very quiet place just to answer his call. You obey him, you treat him like a king and order. But once this man marries you and brings you into his house as a wife, hey, Iholoko na-ele fadambaka. You will practically become Oko na-ele fadambaka. When he says one, you say 20. You don't want to listen at all at all. You will nag this man out of his house. Ladies, I just want to ask you guys a question. Those your brothers that are of the same age with your husband, or even the ones that are younger than your husband, but you still respect them, when they call you on the phone, you will pick it up like, brother, good morning, sir. Brother, kekunu melo, sir. When you're doing anything, your brother calls you on the phone, you will stand still and you're shaking while speaking to your brother. When it comes to your husband, your mouth will be running like a tap that doesn't have control. You speak to this man the way it pleases you. You don't even look back. You don't look back at all. Anything you want to say, you say it straight to his face simply because he is your husband. I want to ask you, that man in your street that when you are passing by, you usually prostrate to greet him. Oh, sir, good morning, sir. That man and your husband, are they not of the same age? Even if he is older than your husband, you are not a good wife if you are respecting any man out there and disrespects your husband in the house. You are not a good wife. Quote me anywhere. Listen, ladies, that your husband is married to you is not a guarantee for you to insult him at will. You know, so many ladies doesn't even know why it feel like the love their husband has for them has finished or has disappeared. Listen, what he saw when he came to you is not what he is seeing when he finally married you. While he was dating you, you were all saints. While he was dating you, you proved that you knew what marriage was about. While he was dating you, you showed him that nagging is not your thing. While he was dating you, you could literally keep quiet for 15 minutes and allow him pull down the roof. But now you dey pull roof. Now you then the rock come off for house for. When your husband try to exercise his masculinity, see a child, no man manona. Each or no kobo no go abo final bus stop. Each only be okusi agwo. Each only be my cretasha. Nobody speaks when you're speaking. What you say is what will surely happen in that family. Like you want your works to be final. Listen, a lot of men that truly loves you as a woman will stay back. Yes. But believe me, in as much as they are staying back, you are lacking a lot of things. You're going to miss this person. Missing your husband is not when he is outside until 5 o'clock in the morning or until 2 p.m. No. Your husband may still be in the same roof with you. Your husband may still come back from work. But in fact, if he's closing by 6, he will come back by 5. But yet, he is in the house, but you're missing him. Once you notice that your husband have started to prefer his phone over you, my sister, ask yourself some questions. Once you start noticing that that man has started preferring his quiet time over you, he no longer comes to you for a discussion because he doesn't want to have headache. He knows that once he raises any discussion now, nkega hug. Once he raises any discussion now, you will tell him ancient model. You will insult him and remind him of his weakness. So he prefers, instead of him staying outside, because he loves you. Yes, this is what men that loves a woman does. Instead of them to stay outside, they can't. Their heart will not let them. They love you. They want to see you. They want to see the children. That is why you see them coming home. But once they enters the house, honey, welcome. Baby, welcome. Thank you. You give him food, he eats. He takes his bath. You probably think na again or hello get buy mono. He will go inside the room, either pressing his phone, sleeping, or doing something else. He doesn't come to you anymore for any kind of discussion. Do you understand? He doesn't want to watch any TV or anything with it. The man is indirectly avoiding you. Ladies, check your home. Go and check your home and make an amend. That's your brother you respect. So some of you respect your brother like God, but you cannot respect your husband. Charity, they say, begins at home. Okay, let's assume he's not your husband, right? If you see him on the street, would you insult him? Let's assume you don't know him, he's just on his own in the street. Would you look at a man like your husband? All those you are hopeless, you're stupid that you're telling him inside the house. Would you look at a man, a full-grown man like your husband on the street and insult him and call him names? Would you do that? Would fear allow you? When you go out there and have a little misunderstanding with your fellow women, you'll be shedding tears. You will not even do anything to defend yourself. You're running home, calling your husband on the phone. But inside the house, when it comes to do with your husband, you people don't know where things are meant to be. Where you're supposed to be submissive. Where you're supposed to respect. You respect the China Joe or you will not do it. It's where it's not needed. That is where you people normally go to give it to. Oh dear, I love you, yes. And I'll definitely see you in my next one.